Hello everyone. This video is going to give you some information about how to do research for your papers in Intro to Electrical Engineering. For this particular assignment, you'll be selecting a topic to do a research paper on. And your research paper will include things like the history of the topic, the relevant theory, prior applications, applications today, and future projections for the topic. Notice that it says you have to have at least 5 credible references, and these need to be in the APA format. To find the sources, we're going to be looking at the library website at APUS. You can go to www.apus.edu/online-library. And in this website, you can find information about articles and databases, books and ebooks, journals, and then Google Scholar. A really quick and easy way to find information would be to just start with either articles and databases or books and ebooks. Let's start with articles and databases and type in what we're looking for. In this case, let's look at the history of the LED, light emitting diode. So I'll type in history and LED and then just hit return. It comes up with this list of references. Some of them will be related to what we're looking for. Here's a brief history of LED photopolymerization. But here's one that's not really something that we might be looking for because it has led by evidence, and that's obviously not an LED that we're looking for. But look at this one. Life and Times of the LED, a 100-year history. Alright, that looks pretty promising. Now, when you look at this, you can see several things. First, it says it's a journal article. Okay, we looked in the articles databases. So, but this one up here says ebook, so that one's an ebook. And it also has a link to the full text online. Okay, so we think, okay, we might want to read this article. So let's click on the full text online, and it opens up in a new page. Once it opens, this is the view that you'll see of the article. So we see here the article itself, and you can zoom in on that if you wanted to, but we'll just assume that that's something that we might be interested in reading. One of the nice things about this is because these are free access circulations or journal articles, we could actually download this if we wanted to and read it later. That's a really nice feature. The other thing that's really nice is suppose we decide, okay, this is a great article, we want to use it in our paper for our course. We're going to have to put this into the references section. And as you remember, the assignment said to use the APA format. So the really nice thing here is we can click on Cite. If we click on that, look at this. It opens up with the citation for us. Notice that up here we can select the different formats we want, but the default, at least on this one, is APA 6th edition, I guess. And so we can come down here and actually select this and copy and paste it and put that right into our paper in the references section. Then when we use information from the article, we can reference right to this citation. Alright, so let's close out of this real quick. I'm going to close out of this again and go back to the library. Let's suppose now that we didn't want to use some default database or something. What you can do is go to online research and then pull down to articles and databases. So let's click on that. And now we've got a whole list of databases that we can use. Also, if you scroll down, it says databases by subject, and here we are limited more to the topic that you want or the subject that you want. In this case, science, technology, engineering, and math. So let's click on that. When we click on that, it actually opens up a section that has the databases for that topic. Notice that on several of these it says EBSCO. Here's one that says EBSCO, here's another one that says EBSCO, and there are several others. If you click on one of these, it will open up EBSCO. Notice that we clicked on the one that said Academic Search Premier, and here we see the actual database listed right here. Now if we didn't want to use this particular database, we could actually click Choose Database, and now we have all those actually other databases that we can then choose from. If we wanted to go to environmental issues, we could click on Environment Complete, or just business sources. Okay, so we could click whichever one we want. And you can click more than one, so if we wanted to search in 3, we could click all 3 of those. Alright, let's just turn off those 2. Actually, let's just turn off. Let's look at the applied science and technology sources. Click OK. Now we can type in history LED. And we get our list of references. Again, we see the same type of information, the title, information about the actual paper or book, and then maybe a link to the full text. If we scroll down, here's one that says on modern high-powered LEDs and their lighting application. Remember, one of the things we had to look for was applications. So let's click on that one. Actually, if you look down, here's the full text link. So we'll click on that. You could also see, we could look at just some of the pictures that are in this reference, or the figures in that reference. Let's click on the full text. This time it opens up in a little bit bigger view. We can still download it if we wanted to on this one. Notice that this is a journal article also. This one's from Light and Engineering. Looks a bit more technical than the other one, but it might have some information that we want. And if you keep scrolling down, it has lots of technical information. Might be more than what we'd want in this course, but it also has down here RGB light sources with dynamically controlled color temperature. So it talks about their application and their use, and then the conclusion might have some good information for us. Alright, so let's suppose we decide we want to use this in our paper. Once again, we can go over here to the right hand side, and it's not there it is, Cite. This one says Cite. Click on that, and again we have different formats for our references. Here's our APA. We could select that and copy and paste it and put it into our paper. Okay, I hope you have learned a lot from this video. I hope you will use these techniques to find good references for your paper.